Prince Harry met with loud boos when he arrived at St. Paul's Cathedral. The small crowd hired couldn't drown out the alcohol, and according to Stella's video, but from the video's perspective, the crowd doesn't appear to have been overly tainted by Harry. Hello viewers. Welcome to Royal Revelations. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell so you will get any news about the British royal family. It is clear that people have no interest in him. Not interested at all is the perfect word for this crowd. We all know that this crowd was probably just there for the precious Instagram account, TikTok, and Twitter feed. Because, let's be honest, everything Harry and Meghan do increases traffic to his SES, aside from the odd boo here and there overall. It's not like they really cared about him other than a few cheers or looked down on him. I watched the performance and was completely disappointed. Participation and response were totally inappropriate. Can we talk about how abnormal it is for people to cheer on the royal family during engagements? Usually they just stand around waiting for the chance to perform the whole strike, and then they're at weddings and anniversaries to ensure a cheer on such occasions. We hope to exchange a few words or even a handshake in some cases. Remember when Duchess Kate was accused of being a so-called racist and suddenly everyone was rooting for her as if she were some kind of hero? Flashlights flash and cheers reflect the entire scene. Look at the crowd at Harry's event. It is pathetic that only one police officer is trying to control the situation while 3/4 of the crowd are children. Just looking forward to the next clickbait shot when we all stop clicking. Maybe the dads will disappear into thin air and take the grifters with them. There is a separate entrance outside the cathedral for social events. There was no need for him to climb the front steps and make a grand entrance, much less have the bishop greet him outside. This is pure hype, a terrible theatric, and, as always, a religious act do not have. It's just a matter of renting out the basement for dinner, and it's nothing but a PR tactic that drives the actions of these two scammers. Harry spent another 50 minutes. I hid in the house until 5 o'clock. Before he sneaked out of the basement through a side door, presumably to avoid the plured man stationed on the other side. That person held up a placard that read back a "Women Need Security" Meghan on one side, and was linked to corruption and stopped cutting. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan, the real cancer in the royal family, were given advance notice by security to gather near the basement exit, rather than the front exit where Harry first entered. With a camera crew following behind to capture the positive reaction from the crowd, Harry headed to greet security, and here's the kicker. A Prado man who had crossed over to the other side and boldly held up a sign was waving right next to the security guard. I wouldn't be surprised if other camera crews noticed this, unrelated to Harry, but I have to say I couldn't be prouder of the people of our country who are law-abiding and peacefully protesting. There was no underhanded behavior or insults. Unlike the mob complaints and security groans directed at the one person brave enough to rush into the chaos.